Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
And I'm Brad Heineck, physical
And
therapist.
together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course.
Yeah, today, Brad, we're going to talk about reverse Codman's exercises.
Reverse Codman's.
Now, a lot of people know the Codman's exercises, a lot of therapists, a lot of maybe even patients. This is reverse Codman's, and this is for people who have like an acute shoulder problem. Acute meaning just recently happened, and that's probably fairly severe.
Right.
Or it has also been prescribed for someone who has a massive rotator cuff tear.
Right.
And a rotator cuff, four muscles.
Yes.
Four muscles that make up your shoulder. It's not rotator cup, it's cuff.
Not rotary cuff.
Not rotary cuff. Yeah, or not rotary cuff.
Yeah, that's what gets confused. So what are we going to do here?
Four muscles, but just real quickly, if you get a massive tear in one of those, you could do these exercises, you could try these exercises, probably a minor or a medium tear too.
Right.
All right, so you're going to do them, I heard.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, Brett's going to do them. He's going to lay down.
Supine position.
Yep, on his back, in other words.
Oh, this feels good.
All right, this is the shoulder that was injured, okay? So first, Brad, you're going to take your uninvolved,
This is my strong hand.
Yep, he's going to take it. He's going to bring the arm up. We're assuming the arm is very weak.
Right. And if this gives you some sharp pain, don't do it. You're not ready for it yet.
Right.
Should be relatively
We want
pain-free.
things to do within a pain-free range. So you're just going to, and then you're going to let go and see if you can hold, no, you're going to let go and hold it out there and see if you can stay there without pain.
So if you go like this and, go that, it's not good.
It's not ready.
Right.
So that's step one, and once you're able to do that, then you can start slowly doing flexion and extension, and this is flexion and extension.
And then as it feels better, you can go
a longer range.
farther.
Yep.
And you're going to go pain-free. Just because it's pain-free down here, but it starts to hurt up here, that's okay. Just go in that pain-free range. It doesn't have to be symmetrical.
Right, so what Brad is saying, if it hurts up here, avoid that one for a while. Just go down here in this range.
Yeah.
Work the pain-free ranges. All right, so we started off, was this, now we're this. Now, should we do this one, Brad?
Oh, absolutely. We need 12 directions here.
Okay, now we're going across the body.
Little directions and in the pain-free range, and probably this way. Well, I shouldn't say. I was going to say this way probably is maybe more sensitive than this way, but maybe not.
A lot of times, that's what I've seen, Brad, in using this, is that this does hurt more than others. Although off to the side really does bother some people too. This could be, let me put it this way, this one is probably going to give you more trouble than this one, from my experiences. Okay.
And you could use your other hand to help.
Absolutely.
Too.
You can use the other arm as a starting point. You can use the other arm as a starting point this way too. Okay, Brad, how about some circumduction?
Circumduction, that's a big word, Bob.
I love that word.
Circumduction is circles.
Yeah,
it's like you're stirring a bowl of soup. Or you're drawing a circle on a chalkboard with the chalk right there. That would be a good thing. If I had a little kid, I would tell him that. You know, a younger patient.
And you can go clockwise and counterclockwise.
And then you can start making the circle bigger as it feels pain-free, and bigger until it starts to hurt. Then you can go both directions.
Both directions.
I mentioned that already. Okay?
All right, and now you're actually going to do what is this one called, Brad?
Well, I could call it the ceiling punch. You're going to go straight up and punch the ceiling.
All right, let's see if they have a formal name for it. You go ahead and show the ceiling punch.
Boom. I just call it the ceiling punch. So you're going to go up like this and down. And again, we're looking for that pain-free range.
Yeah, they're just saying, well, they say like the bench press.
Right. Of course, Bob. All right. And then I call it the ceiling punch with a plus. Shoulder protraction is technically this one, right?
Right.
Right there, that motion.
Perfect.
And again, pain-free range of motion. And by the time you get to this point, your shoulder should be feeling better overall throughout the day over the last few days.
All right, Brad, you want to show the final one, which is probably a tougher one, is that the abduction one?
Right.
So that one you got to get into a different position.
You're going to lay on your side. Now, I'd show you facing that way, but it'd be the wrong arm. And then it's simply abduction.
Give a pillow, Brad.
Yep, thank you, Bob. And you know, you might even want to have a pillow here, possibly.
You could.
But I want it on my head. And we're going to go up like this. And you're just gonna, if you get up to here and it starts to hurt, that's as far as you go, just short little ones.
This is an advanced one. I would say this is the last one you would do.
Right.
For one thing, you're not starting in this position up here, you're starting down and
Right.
you go through the entire.
Gravity's working a little differently.
Just generally that tends to be a tough one to do.
And you're probably not gonna be able to do this, but how many repetitions?
I would say 10 to 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times a day?
I would say at least twice.
Yeah.
You could go 3.
Depends how it's feeling.
It depends on how it's feeling.
Right.
And then you know, they decide at that point if it's a massive rotator cuff tear, are they going to repair it? Or if it's already been repaired, obviously this is part of the rehab process.
Sure.
So.
Now, I was just going to say one more thing, Bob. If the shoulder gets sore after these, or you think you overdid it, get a cold pack on there for 15 minutes. And
if the soreness tends to last more than 1 day, then you probably overdid it.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you say that's right,
Yep,
Brad?
that's my rule of thumb for rehab.
All
so,
right.
Anything else, Bob?
Let's just say goodbye.
What about repairing?
We're fading away.
We're not very good at repairing a broken heart, Bob, though.
We're good at repairing everything, but we have trouble with one thing.
A broken heart.
Yeah. All right. See you later.